And real quick, I just got to ask you because you've had 6 games, and every media member that's covering the team, you get a coaching change. When you listeners that have been with us a while, you remember our emergency podcast when Cal left and Coach Pope came in, and you said, "This is my first coaching search." So you've been through that now. Now you've had 6 games covering Mark Pope. How have you changed how you ask questions? Your lines of questioning.
Yeah, honestly, not not much. I just you could just ask him and know you're going to get an answer. With Cal, no, in all seriousness, like it is true to an extent where like I can just ask what's on my mind. With Cal, you had to kind of get a little more creative to try to entice him to answer your question, right? Whether maybe point out something really impressive that'll get his, or point out, be very specific to like kind of not leave like one. He gave me a really good answer, Cal. This is after the Kansas State loss. I forget the exact situation. It was like it was a decision with a timeout. I think I'd have to go back and look at what it was, but I asked him a very specific question and kind of left him no room not to answer it. Like if you just ask him, so what do you think of Angel Carr tonight? He's going to go talk about Otega Oweh. That's just how it went with Cal. So how about Lance was one of his go-to sayings for 3 years. So when Lance would play 3 minutes a game. So it's just, with Mark Pope, you ask a question and he's going to give you the best answer he possibly can. And it makes our jobs easier and better. And I think it's good for the fans because, I mean, Pope really does a good job. One, he doesn't dumb things down because, well, he does to an extent because we need him to. But he doesn't, what I mean by that is like he doesn't talk down to us. He doesn't talk down to the fans. He knows like this is a basketball state. This is a very smart fan base that gets this game as good as any in the country. So there's no basketball Benny, I'm better than you talk, but there is very good explanation and just, he has these terms for things and he explains what they are and what they're looking for. And he's, very analytical. He gives his exact, like, they want to shoot 35 threes or they want to hold teams to 10 offensive rebounds, whatever it is. He's very much specific. And I think that's good, not only for our jobs to get the information out easier, but good for the fans who listen in and, go to his post-game shows after the game. And they really, I think you get to learn every time you talk to him. So he definitely makes our jobs a lot easier than the previous coach did. There's no question about
it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. The last thing, man, you, as everybody knows, of course, you do great work covering the Cats for the Cats Pause. But your